Hi Pisces, this is TarotBae here, and this is my channel, FlirtySavageSpirit. We're going to get into your weekly reading for this week. Let's just see what comes up here. We're going to jump into this here thing. So straight off the bat, your energy is coming up with the moon card. It's in reverse though, so something has come out of the shadows for you and into the light. And you see how the Empress card is next, how she's like busting out, like, you know, so confident, so like I'm the shit, you know. So I feel like this may be you in your energy, like coming from out of the shadows, and you're like busting out and you're saying, hey, I'm ready to do the thuck thizzle thing because I'm busy. Like I have things to do. I have money to get. I am no longer, you know, sitting around waiting for someone else to create my abundance in my garden for me. I am making it happen. I just get a lot of that. You could also be some type of influence from an earth sign is here as well. And heavy earth, Libra and Taurus card is here as well. So I definitely feel as though that this has more so to do with your overall energy this week of like, you know, you are wanting to apply more pressure. You're realizing that you weren't going as hard as what you thought that you were going. So now it's time to make some motherfucking moves, you know, and that you are looking at your finances and maybe they aren't looking like, you know, you want them to look. You know, maybe you are feeling like that OnlyFans page is starting to look real good to you. You know, like let me get them coins too, let me leave no money on the table type of situation. I see like you coming like it just comes across like it's a coming out, a coming, you know, a waking up, a no longer lying dormant in nothing and waiting for someone else to save you. It's like you're coming out and you're doing this yourself, but heavily in your finances. You want that abundance and you're making a plan and you're going to go for that shit this week is what I'm seeing so far for you. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and then the Ten of Swords that's here. So we go from a 9 to a 10. So it's something that you are, that once previously was stressing you out. You are like, no, I'm not going to keep fighting with you or with this situation. Like, no, I'm done. Like I get executive decisions here with this Queen of Swords. The crazy thing about this Queen of Swords card is if you look in the background, she's hung some people back there, but she's still like continue to go on with her garden. It's like, yeah, die, death to whatever this situation is, but I am now focused on my garden, my abundance. I'm ready to make moves here, is what I'm saying, Pisces. I'm ready to make moves. I not going to be sitting here stuck arguing with nobody about nothing. What you're not going to do is stress me out. And even in the ten of Swords card, you see how it's like the swords in the back, but she's just laying there reading her little book. Like, not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm not dealing with whatever that foolishness is that you got going on or y'all got going on. This is not my fight. I am not, I repeat, not going to be bothered. It's the way that I just get you guys this week, Pisces. And Pisces, you know y'all are governed by the moon. So depending upon what phase you in the moon today or this week really tells you, you know, what your, are you in the mood for the foolishness? And it does not look like you are here at all. So let's see more specifically what's going on this week in Pisces romantic sector. So we have Eight of Pentacles in reversed, Six of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, and Star in reverse. Baby, I think what you cutting out is this mofo right here. Whomever that you're dealing with, whomever you're thinking about, that situation is not progressing. You are like, we got to turn this around. I just get the presence of you feeling like maybe someone's not working on the relationship with you because they are working on a relationship with someone else. but they're not telling you. But they're also being narcissistic or cruel about the way that they're going about not telling you. You could possibly be in a long distance relationship that is kind of coming to a halt, an end that's here. I get there is a lot of confusion, like you not really knowing what to do, which way to go. So it's like you're not doing anything. And I think that's why you're coming across as unbothered, because you don't really know what to do. And there's nothing that you can do. So it's just like this week here, and this is not an ultimate outcome, but this is just your groove for this week. This week, you're just kind of like, I just don't have the capacity to give to my relationship sector here. So what I'm going to do is take that energy and put it into my finances, put it into my career, put it into things that do make me happy, to do make me feel like I'm acknowledged, seen, you know, not really catered to, but, you know, just seen. Something that makes me feel good is what I am getting here. So if you are currently in a good place with your significant other this week, I feel like that there just won't, it'll just be the same old. Like there's nothing significant that will end up happening between the two of y'all. You know, like it'll just be like the same old. Maybe like a minor argument, but it's only kind of like temporary. And that's just because you are all focused on other things. Let's pull you an oracle right quick here. Patience, indecision, and heart-to-heart conversation. So again, I think that this is going back again to the indecision that's here is about like this confusion with this, you know, like 6 of Wands in reverse. This confusion on what to do. So there's an indecision that's here, and you don't know what's kind of going on, but you also, maybe you have tried to reach out and this person is being unresponsive to you, or either vice versa. But there is a heart-to-heart conversation that needs to be had in order for you guys to make any kind of movement anywhere. But before that happens, you're going to have to have some patience, some waiting a bit around here. Let's see what the Flirty Savage Oracle deck has to say for this week for you, Pisces. I am miserable without you. Poker face feelings and not communicating properly. So I definitely feel like the majority of you guys are in separation from your person, but somebody is miserable and somebody is not saying anything, of course, but they're definitely not saying how they actually feel. And I feel like they're not saying anything right now because it's not the time. Like they're still confused. They don't know what to say. They don't have an answer for you. You know, they're not ready to say I fucked up, or they're not ready to talk about, you know, that the other person fucked up. Like they're just not ready. It's a stalemate situation that's going on here. But I also feel like even though it may be stalemate, I do feel like it may be a little bit of playing chess too. So your person, or either you could be trying to wait for the other person to, you know, soften up a little bit, I guess you can say. Soften up a little bit. So, you know, when you guys do have that conversation, this heart-to-heart conversation, it won't be so, I don't know, what's the word, gut-wrenching, so argumentative. You know, like you'll be came to your senses that you miss them and that you need them. So it's like you don't cuss them out as bad, or, you know, like they feel like it'll be a more favorable decision for them if they were to like wait, is what I'm getting. So yeah, action in your money, no real action in your romantic sector is what it's looking like, unless at the end of the week you end up having this heart-to-heart conversation with this person, because it is brewing. It's just only a matter of time. So Pisces, we're going to cut this thing short right here. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at FlirtySavageSpirit. I do Instagram lives every Sunday where I do 20 minutes of free questions and answers. have to follow me though, so you can figure out what time, because the times vary from Sunday to Sunday. Forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would definitely love you a long time if you did. Toodles.